Alright, whenever you are doing gap filling, there are these concepts you should know thoroughly, like by heart. First concept is your modal auxiliary verbs. Can, could, may, should, all these are modal auxiliaries that you should know very, very thoroughly. Second concept which you should know is determiners. You can write down this somewhere because your gap filling, you have to know these concepts very, very thoroughly. So first one is modal auxiliary. What are the modal auxiliary? Can, could, can. Okay. Then you should know your determiners. He does this determiners. Yes. Then you should know your subject verb agreement. What is subject verb agreement? What is subject verb agreement? What is subject? What is verb? Gender number name. Gender and number agree. Have you heard every? Subject is a noun. Verb, you should know what is a verb. Okay. Now, in subject verb agreement, you just have to make sure that you should know what is your singular, what is your plural. Singular and plural. If you know what is the singular and plural, you will know that singular subject will come with plural verb and plural subject come with singular verb. Understood? Subject verb agreement understood? This you should be very, very careful with. Like he plays the guitar and we play the guitar. So he plays, he is singular, so it will be plays. Plays the guitar and we play the guitar. This if I know in subject verb agreement, I am sorted. Okay? In collective noun uses team of doctors, what will come? Is or are? Is. Team of doctor, collective noun is. If you frame it that way, that would be different. The team of doctors is present in the conference like that. Understood that way. Clear? The subject verb agreement, I only have to be careful with my singular and plural. Okay? These are the things you have to tick. Okay? Then my very, very important tenses. Now, a tenses also I give you a table. Tenses also I give you a table. If you are talking about do, does, did, right? Somewhere right. If you are talking about do, does, in tenses, next one is tenses. This you should know. Do, does, did, will and shall. Will and shall. Do, does, did, will and shall when we use, I come with the first form of the verb. I use it with the first form of the verb. Because you will get, for example, okay, do, does, this, date, like this basically in the paragraph, when you're solving the gap filling this, you will get this. So you have to see with play, which form I will use. Tense, which form I will use. So she does play the guitar. Understood? I cannot say she did play the guitar. I cannot say she do play the guitar because she is singular. Do comes in plural. It is not a past tense. It is a present tense. So I have to come to present tense. Or I can come to, as I said, this is only one sentence. You cannot judge on the first sentence. Otherwise, this can come as will. She will play the piano. Yes, it can come, but what I was doing pencils, right? I was not doing oxygen. Understood? It can come as in the. I have to read the full passage first and then fit it. So how do I fit it? This will give you the clue. Have you understood? There are always clues given. There are always clues given in the passage. That's why I said always the first thing first is always read the passage first. Don't read it separately. Read the passage first. See which tense it is in. Is it in simple present? Is it in simple past? Is it perfect? Is it in continuous? Find out which tense. First thing first to identify the tense. This will be the first important one. Then these will follow. First I will check this. Then I will check this. Subject verb agreement. Then I go to the modal auxiliary later. Then determiners like that. Understood? So with that, did you write do, does, did, will and shall will be first form. First form is this, root verb. You know the three forms, right? Do you know the three forms? What are the three forms of verbs? What is verb 1? What is verb 1, verb 2, verb 3? What is verb 1? First person, yeah. Person, then there is no difference between verb and noun.
Present, past, future,
yes. This is when I say verb 1, it is in present, simple present. Understood? Verb 1 is simple present, but without an S. When I say verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, I come without an S. Verb, like when will the S come? When I do subject verb agreement. When I do subject verb agreement, I add an S, I don't add an S. Like plays, like that. But if I say simple, this one, this piece, this simple present, this piece in its root form. From the root form, I can change the word. Have you understood? When it is in the root form, like how the root is required to grow the tree, right? First, the root goes inside the soil, only then it will be standing firm. So from here also your verb form is your root form. If it doesn't have an S, it will be like, for example, play. Okay, play. It will not have an S. From here I will change it. That's why if I say simple present, it is not the correct. It is actually the root word. From here I can make it simple present. Like I can add an S or not add an S. Okay, like that. But it always, if it's for an easily understanding, it's the simple present verb. Okay. When it changes to verb 2, that is simple past. Okay. So this is play. And this one will become past participle. Wait. The third form is known as past participle. Okay. Third form is known as past. So played will only remain played. ED words in past participle remains the same. ED words in past participle remains the same. ED words. This is an ED word. Now, but same thing. If I write here eat, changes to ate. These are irregular verbs, and this changes to fly. This was done in fifth standard. Yes. Then blue. Sorry, low. This you know because what is flown is come, so flown will definitely come. Understood? But if I say danced, which form it is? Verb 2. Verb 2. Danced is verb 2. Danced. Verb 1. And danced again will be verb 3. Same. ED words will remain ED words in verb 3. But these type of irregular verbs changes. Clear? Now you have understood what is verb 1, verb 2, verb 3. So when you do tenses, this is very important. Why? Now this is a basis for your direct and indirect reported speech. This is your basis for active and passive. If I don't know what is past participle, I cannot change my active and passive. That's why this 3 is very, very important for you to understand, comprehend and apply. Understood? Am I clear? Am I going too fast? Sure. Alright, so with this first one tense you wrote. So with that, do, does, did, will, shall, will be that, you use the first form of the verb. That is any of these main verbs. Main verbs. Main verbs. These are all main verbs. Auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. These are your main verbs. From this you use in the first form. Whenever do, does, did, will and shall is there. So first form, that is simple present. That you will remember. Will you remember? Second one. Whenever there is written is, am, was, were, will be and shall be, please write. Is, am, was, were, will be and shall be. Am, was, were, will be and shall be. Verb, first form verb first. First form verb plus ing. First form verb plus ing. Plus ing. That will be in continuous form. So that means it will be playing. Understood? Then is playing, are playing, was playing, were playing, past.
Oh my God, ing.
No. Plus ing. So when I write this, so remember whenever these words are given, why I said clues. Remember when I say clues, these are your clues. Is there? Is there and it is in a continuous form. So I will put is playing. Understood? Ing words. Okay? Now, next one. When it is perfect. When it is perfect, you write has, have, had, has, have, had, will have, shall have. Has, have, had, will have, shall have. Okay? That you will put an arrow and write third form. Third form, that is past participle. Okay? Because these are all your perfect. Has, have, had, will have, shall have, these are all your perfect. So these are all modal verbs, but auxiliary verb plus perfect. It comes in perfect tense because we are doing tenses. Alright? And the last one. Has, have, had, will have, shall have, plus been. Has, like has, have, again will have, shall have, plus been. Then it will be again first form verb plus ing. Understood? So if you have a playing there, you will not have this. So you will get dash, been, playing. Then this is perfect continuous. When it is perfect continuous. Now I'll give you how it will come. This will be dash. As I said, in the sentence this will be dash, and then you will have been. How you tell? Correct. He has been playing. Sorry, I is written. I have will come. Understood how to identify because been will be given to you. Been and playing. So my clue is already given. So I have to add the verb as a verb. Yes. According to the noun or the pronoun. Understood? These kind of clues are given. So that's how you will find it easier to identify. Have you understood? Like with the superlative, I will always use which article? The. With the superlative, I will use only the. Understood? These kind of clues will be given to you. Okay, so these clues you will have to identify. So first thing you will check with the tenses, then you will check with the subject verb agreement like here, I. So that's why I cannot use has here, right? Because the subject verb agreement has to agree. I come to doesn't come in has. If I changed it to he, so it would have been has. Understood? This is why it is subject verb agreement. So first I will check my tenses, then I check my subject verb agreement. Then I check my determiners, then I check my modal auxiliary, like that you follow. If you follow the steps, you will not make mistakes in any time gap fill. Then you have to see prepositions. Sorry, just give me that please. Then you check with the prepositions. There are many prepositions, but each preposition has a function. You know that. Check with the preposition. Add preposition to your list. And then you check with your reported speech. Now, the easiest way to do this reported speech. Can I rub this all out because this will become all muddled? Then you do with reported speech. Select. Then you do reported speech. Now, reported speech formulas. 3 things you have to do in reported speech. Check it. 3 things. First, in reported speech, your connectors. That, if, whether, or to. That, if, whether to your connectors. Okay. Now, that is used for statement. And in reported speech. Neither does it come in connectors. He said that. He said, I am going to school. Okay, this is a direct speech. He said, I am going to school. He said that. I have to move to the inverted commas, right? So my connector becomes that. He said that he was going to school. But determiners, why are we getting confused with determiners? This is important speech, I'm telling you. Direct and indirect speech. This is direct and indirect speech. This is not your determiners. Determiners I taught you, so I'm not going back to the determiners. You know how to identify determiners, no? That's what I taught you, no, Papa. We are not doing determiners. Now, this is reported speech. The next you check, the next criteria after this conjunctions and prepositions, then you check for reported speech. Now, how do I do reported speech? These are the 4 things you should remember. This is used for statement. My connector is my that will come if it's a statement. If it is a question, if and whether. Okay, 3 things you have to do in this. And if it is to, then it will be my which one? I got your delegate guys. Which one is to correct the rest? This is my connector for command and request. Okay. Okay. What, like for example, if it is, do you agree with me? The teacher said, do you agree with me? The teacher, when I change it to indirect, if I change, the teacher asked if we agree with her. Understood? So your if and whether comes in the question. Yes and no question. If it is command, come here. The teacher ordered me to come here. Understood? So your to. So these are the things you have to be careful with. That's why first the connector. Second thing I will touch is pronoun. You know what are pronouns? He changes to her, like that. Indirect speech. Just now we changed. The teacher said, "Come here." The teacher ordered me to come here. Are you listening? The teacher said, "Are you listening to me?" The teacher asked whether we are, we were, not are, because present changes to past, past changes to perfect. Remember these three. Present changes to past, past changes to perfect. Future remains future only. It doesn't change. Present change. If you remember this simple, this one, whether it's continuous, also it will be the same. If it is present continuous, it will change to past continuous. And past continuous changes to perfect continuous. Understood? That's why it is present changes to past, past changes to perfect. This formula you remember in your head, everything will be solved. So that you have to do change of simple is present, whether it's simple present or continuous present, present to past, past to perfect, and vice versa. Okay? When I'm changing to direct speech, when I'm changing to direct speech, it is vice versa. Clear? So these things you have to be very, very careful when you're doing gap filling. Got it? Let's do one together and then you can do the next one on your own. Okay? First one. One we will do together, then we do rest, we can do on our own. Come on. This is clear with the rules what I have told you. Okay? So let's see. First we read together the whole thing. Read. Read without putting anything. Just read the passage.
Probably the deforestation that is taking place in the surroundings and green valley and development natural ecology.
Okay, so let's start with cat family. Cat family specific. Cat family specific. So which determiner we use? No. So the leopard, like the cat family, the members of the cat family, because it means here cat family means a family. Yeah, family. A collective noun. Is hearing extension in India and I. Which tense is used? Was. Because surprise is there. So which tense it is? That's right. So your this one will come. Auxiliary verb. Which auxiliary verb will come? Was. I was quite surprised to find one close. Which preposition? To. You are close to some, the vicinity. Okay. To Missouri. Probably the deforestation that dash been taking. Now I have given you what is that now just I gave you. Has been taking place in the surrounding hill and within. So you have clues like we, you have the cat family, you use collective noun, it is the, then you have clues as the auxiliary verb, quite surprised, understood, you have clues like that, next to the dash, always look at the clues, next to the dash, now always look at the clues, you will get the correct one. So do the next one on your own. Two minutes only, huh? You only have 4 blanks. But read the full paragraph before you start doing. Done? You are going to the third one. Are you planning to solve anything in life? Okay. So lost such a read. What were you thinking? Or who you were thinking like? What? Okay. What were you thinking about? Okay. Give me the answer.
Coaching Premchand's early education was his home and fortunate. As a boy, he developed a voracious expiration at right of books.
No.
For
For books.
for books as then as many novels as he could lay his hands on. With
Yes.
his writings, he attacked and exposed several social evils of his time. He wanted social justice for the underprivileged more than
See the determiner as many as. As many as. As many as. The third one, there is again the determiner because we're talking about books. Books have quantity. So that's why as many as. Next one, third one. You have done the third one, give me the answer. Do the third one, then we do editing. Come on, fast. And
But it is like very different to the do better and I inspired awarding rewards and with them for their hard work and interest and preferences
sorry, the third one, please.
for their
Rewards, convince them.
convince them for their art.
For their hard work. Reward convince them for their hard work, interest, and perseverance and appreciate it. That's what. For the hard work. Read the next thing. Read this night is given. Hard work, interest, and perseverance. It will be that. It cannot be that their hard work are appreciated. Then
from
today 12 students
From Shiksha. From Shiksha, I think for their exam.
as a foreign what vice will come. From Shiksha has to order for the exemplary social service. Got it? Now, in your editing, come to your editing,
page number
153, the next page. In this also, what do we check first? Tenses, verb form, modal verbs, prepositions, articles, conjunctions, and determinants. Same thing, editing. Why do we do editing? Why do you edit your text? To edit your text, and the second thing is when you learn to do editing, you will find your mistakes easily. Understood? That's why editing is very, very important. When I finish a question paper, the first thing I need to do is give my answers. Whether my articles are correct, whether my tense is correct, because you have the habit of writing the answer. Answer is supposed to be written in past tense. Remember, it's an indirect speech. Answers normally are written in indirect speech. It's not written in direct speech. You have a place taken, it's written as is. The question is, what is he doing? But my answer will be, he was playing in the garden. Understood? So your tense is proper. That's why editing is very important. So again, we will do the first one. First exercise.
with the following paragraph one for example.
The one word is incorrect in each line. Choose the correct option for each word. So for the A1, look at this. It is from these commemorates this is on actually. On the struggle that I learn the meaning of courage. On the struggle, on is correct. O is there, but it is actually on. That's a printing error. That's a printing error. No, your options are given in the struggle. In the struggle, correct. Correct word is in the struggle that I learned. That is correct. Then the meaning, a meaning will change.
Where?
This option you are choosing the correct one. So which option is correct?
The meaning. And it's option A.
A is correct. You put a tick mark in A. Second one, B. You just have to identify which is the correct one. B is a sentence. Look at the B sentence. I have seen men stand up to attacks and torture with breaking, showing a strength.
Thus,
With or without?
no.
With. In this stage like that.
What? American.
Alright, it's like the MCQ format. You get 3 options. Yeah, but only the first word like A, B, C, D in A. Which one is correct? The first one is correct. A.
No, ma'am.
Can I replace that with would? Now look at this. It is from these components. B sentence. B is given there in your this.
B.
So in this kind of exercise, normally it will not come, but let's do it. I will come. Wait, let's do the option. How we will? It's a power of cutting out what is not correct. Okay, you have to choose only what is the correct one. Okay. Now, for example, if I take the first one. Now, first one, you know that on it should be in. Correct? Yeah, it is from these comrades in the struggle that I learned. Okay, that will change to would what? Would I have learned? Would I learn? No. Have I learned is correct. Then the meaning, instead of the meaning, can I put a meaning? A meaning of courage. Why can I put that? Power of elimination, can I put that? So that is also not correct. The G one. From your G. It is from these commemorates. If I said it is with these commemorates, no. So only the first option is correct. That's why I put the first option. Have you understood how to do elimination? Now come to the next one. B1. Look at the B sentence. Where the B is written. Look at the B sentence where the B is written. Now, B written. B for Bombay is written there. The capital B. I have seen men stand up to attacks and torture with breaking. You are standing up to torture with breaking or without breaking? Without breaking. So C
B option.
B option. So put a tick there. That means the rest of the options are incorrect. Now go to the third one. You know how to eliminate now? Third one, third sentence. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear but the triumph over it. So, the absence or absence. I learned that courage was not the absence or absence. Which one is correct? The absence of fear. Sorry, no, not that one. Resilience that defies imagination. Will it be imagination? Imagination. So that's why the C option. I understood how to eliminate. The imagination was the absence is correct. So that one, the down one was correct. Okay. Now next one. Do it on your own now. ICT. Look at the first sentence. ICT use brings numerous advantages such as greater connectivity and lower cost with service. What? So you have to. Which one is the correct one? Next one. B1. Technology comes from with the number of risks building resilience to this is a number of risks. So which one? The first one, correct. First one, A. Look at this. Technology comes, use comes with the number of risks. It should be not the, it should be a number of risks.
Not the third one is also A.
Yes, third one is also A. And the correct is and number of risks or a number of risks.
Capital B option A.
To say that now I'm saying give me only the options. And the last one, you be quiet. children face three types of digital content refers. This refers to, sorry, two. So which one? Which option? A. Correct. Now understood the difference? Now, in this again there's a misprint in the third one. There's a misprint there. It should be can become a heaven. It was there. Actually, the correct word is given. Yeah. Heaven is the correct word. Heaven is the this one. Right? Error and correct. Right?
Heaven is a
So heaven you have to write. No. Sorry. Sorry. Right.
What is not favorite? What is favorite?
Actually, heaven means like paradise. A paradise. Heaven is a paradise.
Because the country can be like again.
That is I said. That's what I said. That is the correct word. Heaven is the correct
Also,
word.
rather than heaven before.
Yes, it had to be. Yes, that's what I said. Heaven means paradise, not heaven. Ah, yes. Trust your instinct and right.
Cultural. Which culture and heritage, but which culture?
See, I know you have beliefs, but you are very lazy to utilize it.
What will add for?
Sorry? For. Read the passage completely.
Ancient morning gods.
And then I said, you will get. No, it is a conjunction. Okay.
Oh.
It's not about punctuations, remember. It's not about punctuations. It is all about your tenses, conjunctions, your word change, and that. So it is not about punctuations. Your error is not your punctuation. Sorry? Why should I tell you? First of all, then I tell you. No? And cultural heritage you got. So ancient. Cultural heritage, so ancient.
Ancient morning.
And what you want?
I thought someone else was
No. And fauna. It cannot be or fauna.
And the second one is in rich culture heritage. So we have to it's like rich culture and heritage.
No.
Rich culture and heritage.
Error is culture. It will become cultural. Then it will be moments which will change to monuments and not fauna. Or will change to yes and. That's what I said. You have to read it correctly. Understood? This is different kinds of editing. Got it? So if I know my conjunction, preposition, tenses, my verbs very, very correctly, I will be able to do this gap. And this is for 4 marks exercise. Next one. No. Yeah. Yes. I think you do know. Then we discuss from there. Both of you. You finished? The fourth one also? Then? I was telling you the third one. Pangme, why are you asking the third one? You are supposed to write on your own.
I mean the third one has been converted to is.
Yes. What's a gift? The answer.
And more to
Last is more most the grandparents.
Yes, it is correct, but don't read it like that. How many times I told you read the complete passage?
Truly is ranked as one of the old most famous algorithm by ESPN and one of the most valuable
Athlete brands.
athlete brand.
Now see how it is. Holy is singular, so it cannot be has. It has to be is. Is ranked as one of the world's most because famous it is. We are comparing. So one of the is already given. So when it the always comes in superlative as I said. The most famous athletes by ESPN and one of the most, not the. The pronunciation is the. The is comes only with the vowel sounds. Understood? When we say the, it's only with the vowel sounds.
But we have to add S in that in the last.
No, you have to add S in the brands. And keep brands of
Ma'am, why can't it be holy was ranked as it would be past.
Why will it go past? Because currently he is this one. No, so it is here. It is ranked as one of the most famous. So it's talking about the current phase, na? Present tense. Next one.
And had will be had. And had will be had.
Has. Give the answer.
Why spider plant have all the making
Has. Spider-Man is singular. I cannot use have.
has all the make or sidekick. He has no superhero mentors and had to learn for himself
He learn from himself. Yeah.
that with great power there must come also come.
Great responsibility. That with great power comes great responsibility. Alright, sentence or transformation. Sentence transformation. Come to that 157. Remember reported which three things I told you? Reported which three things I told you? First one, that, if, whether, and to. Then pronouns. Then tenses. Come on. So Raju asked Arun. Kaushik, don't make that noise. Do you know Varun was hit by a two-wheeler yesterday? Arun, no, oh no. When did it happen? He was hit by a scooter on his way back from school. Is he badly hurt? That's the conversation is going on. So Arun, Raju asked Arun. Yes. Yes. Shocked and wanted to know when did it happen. Then Raju replied that he was hit by a scooter on his way. He was badly hurt. it is there, not require or not. Don't add when it is not required. Okay. The next one. See how strong and empty I am. Even Jumbo was afraid of me. Jumbo, was it out of horror? Read the conversation before we start. I could have happily crushed the dirty pig under my knees, but I avoided it so that I do not become dirty. The jaunty pig said that
Answer that see how strong he was and
how strong he was, that
Even Jumbo.
even Jumbo was afraid of him. Okay, direct and indirect speech. Then he further added he could have
No, I'm supposed the pig.
pig.
So actually the jaunty pig said that he was strong and empty. He further added that the Jumbo was afraid.
All the animals inquired of Jumbo
If
if
it
it was out of horror. Jumbo replied,
actually the pig under his knees, but he did not want to know.
correct. Why want?
He did not wish
To become dirty. Next one. Are you solving it or you're just? You have to change it into indirect speech. That's it. The conversation which is there, I change it into indirect speech. Okay?
and Kavita informed Rahul that she had invited Rajiv and his wife.
Or lunch. So I have invited changes to had invited. Rahul said
that they should invite the
that they should
invite
invite. They should also invite the couples. Then Kavita asked, which
should they
now
take
one minute. This I forgot. You are talking about when you do questions now, and if it is WH questions, how, when, where, which, then that question comes down as it is in questions, interrogative. Okay? So which restaurants should they
Take them
take them? Yeah.
They can take
They could take
they could take them
to the new restaurant on MG Road. They could. Can changes to could. You understand me? Because you are not done a single thing. These conversations, what you have, you have to change it. When I do transformation of sentences, I have to change it into indirect speech. Okay? You all solve the fifth one. You all
And then it was particularly hard to ask about whether room was
correct. So see, Raj, see, look at Raju. Look at Raju's conversation. You know, Varun was hit by the car by a two-wheeler yesterday. You got it. So you get it. Raju asked Arun whether he knew that Varun was hit by a two-wheeler the previous day. Yesterday changes to the previous day. Now next one. Arun was shocked and wanted to know when it is there, na?
when did that happen?
Did that happen? When did it happen only? It doesn't change. This changes to that. Remember, this changes to that. So when did it happen? That's it. Next one. Raju replied that.
oh no, it was
Not oh no. Raju's reply. He was hit by a scooter on his way. So Raju replied that.
coming back from
Raju's conversation. Look at Raju's conversation. Raju replied that
heroes who was
he
and
had been hit by a scooter on his way back from school. Next one. Arun inquired. His changes to weather. Whether
he was hurt.
he was badly hurt. His changes to also. So whether he was badly hurt. Got it? Understood again changing that is simply transformation of sentence. Directly and indirect speech. Now understood. Can you do the next one? Rahul, you understood this? Now do the next one. Do the second one, let him do the fifth one. You are filling the fifth one. You don't. You understood? The second one.
How strong and healthy he is.
He was.
He was.
All of you, yeah, finished was, no? Even Jumbo. Tell Vijay, please. I will take a group and I'm not scared of lizard, but I'm teaching you to do that. Do the lizard. What lizard? What is it? Come on, sentence.
It was added.
Even Jumbo had been afraid. No,
Afraid of him.
of him. Then next one, he further added. Sorry, no, that one. Even Jumbo he further added that even Jumbo was afraid of him. Next one, because we need to change it up.
Yes, but this is
This is what. Karo. Next,
All the
activity required of
Jumbo.
is
No, animals, look at animals conversation. It had been animals conversation. It had been out of horror. Next one, last one.
Jumbo replied that
He could have happily said the dirty thing.
dirty thing under his heels, but he
Did not
but he did not
want to become dirty. Want it? Now to the jump. Go, it's gone. Beta, you know the lizard size is this much. Your size is this much. It bounces on you. It's a tiger or a lion. It is disgusting, I agree, but if you're getting scared of it, then shame on you.
It would run you over here and then.
So it roams on its own, it's not going to jump on you like a tiger or a lizard.
It is also scared. That's why I'm scared of it.
So that's why you both are equally scared. Why are you scared of that particular incident? This one is spider. Reptile. No. Lizard. Like you are my friend, no? Like that is lizard is also one. Come. Finish. Fifth one. He closes the book. He closes the book. He closed the book there. I know, I'm just that lizard is playing up on my head. Being scared of lizard, that is.
Are you scared of lizards?
No. No what? When you are young, you can try all the tricks. When you are old, you are disgusted with circle things.
No, not young. After.
As long as it is the bite, that is more important. And as long as it was not poisonous, others you will not see in front of my eyes. Did you know? You solve it. That's it. My Achan, whatever I'm teaching you, you wouldn't. Excuse me. What I taught you, did you register?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.